Sometimes when people come out, they describe it as being born again. Sometimes when people make a gender identity transition, they describe that as being born again. Sometimes when people get sober, they describe that as being born again. And it makes sense, doesn't it? That when we allow ourselves to feel better, when we allow ourselves to see more than we saw before, when we allow ourselves to start over, when we allow ourselves to enter into something new and exciting and bigger than the small world we were trapped in before, that is like coming into a new life. And the thing about birth is that you don't know what's next. That's why babies cry. All of a sudden there's all this light and all this noise and all this color. What's all this about? But then it's a journey. And you can experience so much good on the path. Are you ready for a new birth? That doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. In fact, your new birth may be to realize that there's not anything wrong with you. And to live in the joy, the peace, and the freedom that affords. God is with you. God is the love that you are made from. And God is the presence that will never let you go. And once you know that, you can face the diagnosis, you can face the loss, you can face the challenge, you can get through the mistake, you can face the difficulties once you know they can't define you. And once you realize that the circumstances can't give or take away your joy. And that alone could be a born-again moment for you. God of many names, mystery beyond our naming. We know that whatever we know about you, whatever our experience of you is, that there is still so much more. And so we are committed to the journey of going deeper and deeper into this loving, divine, benevolent mystery. Whatever it is that we call it, whatever it is that we call you, we are willing to trust that it's all good and that we cannot be separated from it. And so, Holy One, let that thought, let that truth inspire us today. Let that fill us with peace and hope and joy. Let that lift us above the trials and troubles and difficulties and challenges of life. And let us know in this moment that we are who we are meant to be and that the future has infinite possibilities. Let this be a healing word for us now. Let us receive it and let us go forth energized by it. And by faith we call it done as we say together, I am God's miracle and not God's mistake.
I am God's miracle and not God's mistake.
I am eternally safe in the love that God is.
I am eternally safe in the love that God is.
And so I am thankful.
And so I'm thankful.